So you're thinking about moving to Huntington Beach and you're wondering, what's there to do? Well, I'm gonna give you my top 10 favorite things to do in Huntington Beach. So hi, my name is Gantry Wilson. I'm with eXp Realty. And there's so much to do in Huntington Beach. It was actually kind of tough to narrow it down to 10 things. So I'm gonna give you my top 10 things that you don't wanna miss. Some of them are things that are open all year round, and other things are specific events that you're gonna wanna go to. So make sure to stay to the very end because we're building it up, and to me, the absolute best ones are at the very end. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is, if you're thinking about coming to Huntington Beach, is you're gonna wanna take surf lessons. Learn how to surf. There's multiple different surf people that will teach you how to surf, and not only do they make it easy on you, but they wheel out a whole cart full of different surfboards you can try and learn, and they'll get right in the water with you and teach you how to do it. And if surfing's not for you, that's okay, because they even have surf lessons for dogs. So if you want your dog to learn how to surf, and they have surf competitions for dogs too. How crazy is that? So if you're thinking about surfing, that's one of the first, number one, we're called Surf City USA. So surfing. Number two, speaking of dogs, is Dog Beach. Take your dog down to Dog Beach. Now this is a beach that allows dogs to come in there. So not only can the dogs run free, they can get in the water, people are playing ball. It's like a huge dog park, but it's on the beach, and the dogs have the absolute best time. Now I've got a little corgi, and once a year they have a corgi meetup. This last year they had over 700 corgis all on the beach, all at one time, having the best time in costumes, all sorts of stuff. Just a lot of fun. Number three, once again around the beach bonfires. So one of the neat things that Huntington Beach does, and there's not many places now that allow it anymore, is they allow bonfires on the beach. And so they have these specific fire pits. And these fire pits, you bring wood in. A lot of times you have to get there a little bit early because you want to save your fire pit. But it's so great because you can spend the whole day at the beach, and then at the nighttime as the sun sets, you can cook s'mores, you can have this great fire, and a lot of these people will sit around. We've got a couple friends that play guitar. It's just so much fun to sit there, listen to guitar music, hear the waves crash in the background, and look at the stars. Do a beach bonfire. Absolutely recommend it. Number four is Surf City Nights. So what this is they block off downtown on Tuesdays, and it's a big farmer's market. But it's a little bit more than just a farmer's market. Not only do you have all the fresh produce, but then you have local vendors will come in. There'll be people that sell everything from like a portable campfire, like a propane done campfire. There's chiropractors there. There's all sorts of fun stuff. And then even more importantly, you've got all sorts of food there too. And there'll be musicians in the middle. It's just a fun family event to go to, check out, and it's every Tuesday. And they've got the whole downtown blocked off for it, so don't miss that. Number five is the Huntington Beach Surf Museum. As you might have guessed, since we're called Surf City USA, is that surfing is a big part of Huntington Beach's history. It started back in 1914, where we had our first surfer when the pier was built, who surfed our waves and brought a lot of popularity and notoriety to it. But it really happened when we had the Olympic medalist. His name was Duke Kamehameha, or Kamana, I messed up his last name, but Duke. And Duke really was the one who was considered the father of surfing. He's the one that brought surfing to Huntington Beach. And there's even a statue of him downtown, a life-size statue. And then you might have heard of a restaurant called Duke's. There's a few of them around, but there's one specifically that's located at the end of our pier, overlooking the water. You can have the best seafood there is, have a cocktail, have some lobster, and watch the waves. And it's called Duke's. Fantastic restaurant. Number six, we have the US Open of Surfing that happens in Huntington Beach. They have competitors from all around the world that come in, and literally they set up stands right by the pier that you can watch. They announce what's going on. You can go out on the pier, stand over top of these surfers, and watch them surfing right there. It's televised worldwide. It's amazing fun. They have all sorts of, sometimes they have concerts, they have different booths, they have all sorts of things to look at. It's just a lot of fun. That occurs in the end of July. And then we have the ABP volleyball tournament, which also happens down at the pier, and it's the professional volleyball tournament that happens. That happens in November. But once again, just so much fun to go down there, watch some of the Olympic athletes that'll play volleyball, and then you have other people from around the world coming to compete. Number seven, Sea Legs on the Beach. And what it is, it's a restaurant slash open air bar, kind of, I guess you'd say. But it's very family friendly, but it's right on the beach. And it's a place you can go where they're gonna have everything from entertainment, ranging from concerts. The concerts will be country western, it'll be reggae Sundays, it'll be live comedians they've even had Snoop Dogg play there. So all sorts of fun, eclectic, and have a list of what you want to see that you can go see it. But it's right on the beach, amazing sunsets, have a cocktail. They've got bonfires right inside the place. You can sit there on lounge chairs, and it's a great place, and it is very kid-friendly to go to. You can ride your bike there or walk there. Number 8 is to go to Old World. Old World Beer Garden. It's closer to the freeway. And what Old World is it's literally an entire German village that they've modeled and brought over here. So you can walk around, there's all sorts of stores, red tile roofs, but it really peaks out. The best time to go, as you might guess, is Oktoberfest. During Oktoberfest, they have everything. So they have the beers from Germany, they have the Oompa Loompa bands, or not Oompa, what do they call it? The Oompa bands, they make the sounds, you do the chicken dance. It's so much fun. And then even during the summertime too, even when it's not Oktoberfest, they have Datsun races. So they line up 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 Datsuns, and they all race, and whoever gets to the end wins a prize, of course. And I think you can even bring your own Datsun, I'm not positive. But just a lot of fun to go to, great time to check out, and so go check out Old World. Number 9, the Pacific Air Show. Now this occurs at the end of September, and what it is a collection of planes that they bring in, and I'm not just talking about regular planes. They've got any kind of plane you can think of. They've got World War II planes that come in. Now this is right on the beach, flying right in front of them. They've got stunt planes that go up and do the most amazing stunts. They do helicopters that come in, and the Navy does an air rescue out in the water. Even more cooler, the FedEx 747 comes in 50 feet off the water and cruises along, which is just great to see up front. But the best of the best, they'll usually have the Blue Angels, they'll have the Thunderbirds, or they'll have the Snowbirds from Canada. These are the jets that fly through, and they'll fly through. They do all their stunts. I mean, there's one that I love to see is they'll distract you over one side, and one of them will come barreling along just under the speed of sound. So you start to see that white cloud form around them, around the wings and stuff, and you can feel it thump in your chest. My son just loves that. I mean, I love it too. But it is the best time. It's free, right on the beach. Can't miss it. And finally, number 10 is on July 4th, Huntington Beach. The whole city gets together and has an amazing day. And what I mean by that is they start the day off, there's a 5K race that runs through the middle of downtown. And then it comes back and we have the Huntington Beach Parade. Now this is the largest parade west of the Mississippi for July 4th. I gotta tell you, it's a little hokey. I've actually walked in it, I think 5 times. So that tells you something. But they'll have everybody from the school marching band to I think one year we had I don't know if you guys remember, what was it called? Take It or Leave It or whatever, where the girls would hold open the box and they open it up and you had to pick one of them with Howie Mandel. And we had girl number 9 was in the parade. So they'll have local celebrities, but it's just a really fun time. Lots of people out there. They'll have some floats, and just everybody just having a great time walking around. And then they finish the night with fireworks on the beach. Now these fireworks are some of the best. I mean, it goes on for probably an hour. I mean, it's the best fireworks I've seen. So good. It's usually synchronized to music. It's all at the beach, and everything's all free. The July 4th parade, to me, is the thing you don't want to miss. So if you're thinking about coming to Huntington Beach, those are just 10 of the things. I could probably do a whole nother 3 of these segments. I could do another 30 or so. I mean, there's so many things to do in Huntington Beach. I've been a longtime resident for 20 years. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. And of course, if you're thinking about moving here or moving away, well, why would you want to do that? Please reach out to me. I'm always here to help you.